Let's get one oracle card and 3 tarot cards and see what's coming up for tonight. This is a reading focusing on what might come to you in your dreams tonight. So maybe you will have some intentions set before you go to sleep. You can meditate, you can just think about them. Or, for example, you can do, if you have a burning question that you need answers to, maybe you can set your intention to get clarity on that question in your dreams. Remember to go to sleep with that intention, and maybe keep a little diary, just like a pen on paper, and make sure that as soon as you wake up, don't do anything else. Keep your eyes closed. Remember to remember, right? So don't get up, don't open your eyes. If you do, it's okay, but try to stay in it, try to stay with the dream, and then hopefully you will remember. Okay, this one fell out immediately. Let's see. It's the bird card. Freedom and opportunity. We can read about that. Bird. I think I've never gotten bird before on this this oracle deck. So the bird card says, as symbols of freedom in many cultures, birds tell us that we too can soar. Conversely, many bird species are tied to a food source in a specific region, so they are completely interconnected with local land and its energies. Finding a balance between these two extremes can be challenging. Migration is another challenge. There's an element of sacrifice involved in leaving the known and familiar and trusting in your intuition to get to where you need to be. The bird card also tells you that a new opportunity is close by. Lift your head past your current focus and look around for a bit. A bird's eye view may reveal something you might otherwise have never known about. New opportunities are on the horizon. Okay, so we have almost 3 different meanings from this card. So the first one is, yes, birds represent freedom, and most of them can fly, but some of them are tied to specific regions. So let's see. So you might be thinking that you have to stay in a certain place because that place feeds you in a way. This can be it can be feeding you mentally, physically, or spiritually, emotionally. It doesn't have to be anything specific. But at the same time, remember that you have wings, unless you're a penguin and you can't fly. Remember that you have wings, right? So even though you need to maybe stay in a specific region, you can always take little breaks. It's okay to fly for a little bit, right? What was the other thing? Oh, so it says there's an opportunity close by. So keep your eyes open for that, right? So we were talking about dreaming, and maybe you have questions that you want to have answers to. And the bird card says you will probably have it. So remember to set your intentions before you go to sleep. And yeah. So let's see. Let's get 3 cards for tonight. So we're setting our intentions for the dreams, whatever answers we're looking for, or if we're not looking for answers, if we're just looking for exploration, that is also fine. The bird card can say, there are opportunities, there are explorations to be made in your dreams, so it doesn't have to be a specific answer to one of your questions. Let's see. freedom and opportunity. Let's see which cards we get. Two of Wands. So there's definitely some thinking, and you have the world in your hands, right, in this card. So the guy has the world in his hands, and he's holding those two wands, and he's contemplating. He is in his castle, in the original one. Okay, we got 3 more, so it's gonna be 4 cards for tonight. 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Okay, 1, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. So what are we focusing tonight? You might be focusing on leaving something behind, something that hurt you. It doesn't have to be physical hurt, of course. This can be a heartbreak, or, you know, if a friend kind of, I don't know, said something that hurt you. It doesn't have to be something dramatic. It doesn't have to be something big, but you are thinking about moving from it or moving on from it. To clear waters, right? So if this has been something that's been going on, you're definitely thinking of leaving. So swords represent words, right? And sometimes words cut deeper than swords. So maybe you had something, maybe you had a falling out with someone. It can also be that this is you, and maybe you hurt yourself with your own words by being too critical or judgmental towards yourself. Remember, like, we're our own worst critic, right? So, but you're aware of whatever this is, and you're thinking of moving on, and you're moving on to a new beginning. And this one has clarity in it. So you're moving on to a new beginning that has clarity. And what was our oracle card? It's the bird, right? So it's freedom and opportunity. So you might be moving from something that's been keeping you upset or hurt, or maybe stuck, and you're moving towards healing with new opportunities. What's also interesting is on this card, I think we have 4 or 5 birds. 2 of them are penguins. 1 is a kiwi. 1 is a vulture. I don't know what's the name. And I don't know the bird in the middle, but I think the vulture and the one in the middle are the only ones that can actually fly. Kiwis and penguins can't. But these represent different things, right? So penguins, they can swim really fast. So maybe some of you will have different, I mean, all of you will have different ways of dealing with this hurt, whatever this is, this heartbreak, this hurt, this damage that you've taken either from yourself or from someone else, or from a situation that was caused by someone else. And with the 6 of Swords, you're moving away from it, like a penguin in water, right? Like, they swim really fast. So you're moving away from it. But yeah, the bird card, it has like a vulture, it has a regular birdie bird, has the kiwi, which is quite a funny bird, right? And the penguins. So a lot of different regions, different sources of food, different types of birds, which can fly or which cannot fly. Some of them eat basically dead animals, right? And some of them are after live animals. They go after fish, they hunt, and the other ones, they wait for the carcass to kind of be ready for them, right? And they sometimes steal. So this might also mean that you will get creative in your solution as you're moving forward, as you're moving away from this hurt. You will get creative and you will have a new beginning. So this is it for tonight. Set your intentions and think about what you want to solve or what you want some clarity on. And yeah, go to sleep that way. All right, I'll see you guys later.